gonna do it, Rico. I wish it would do this at my house so I have lighting.
I don't know. Mine doesn't even have a fucking flash.
Alright, so I'll just hold it down and we'll show your hands or whatever. But when we have the thing pointed towards us, it won't do that.
Well.
So
I could always put electrical tape on it.
No, yeah, but it's not gonna come out right. I'm saying when I put it towards selfie, it's not gonna do that. Okay, so this is just showing. God, just keep going.
Well, I thought you wanted me to explain it.
Well, no, I was gonna just tell them we.
Well, do the intro and then I'll explain.
I'm just filming some of how Michael's doing my puppet. So like I said, I'm calling it a web series, but we're gonna be collaborating on with puppets and stuff. So he's making my puppet. So he's just gonna give you. We're just gonna give you a brief thing of what he's, all the stuff that he's using. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Well, first off, you need to get these foam half balls. These are basically for floral arranging purposes, and they are not cheap. They're like $9 a piece. And
tell them when you got it.
Well, we got these at Michael's.
But you can get them at any craft store. But
yeah,
we
got them.
Ours
Michael's,
was local
so
at Michael's.
If you can find another place where they sell them for less, they do have ones that are made out of this white, harder foam, but I got these at the Dollar Tree in case I need them for something else, but they're a little harder to cut, so you need 2 of them because you need one for the head and then the other one for the jaw. So I think I'm going to use this one because this one has.
And we also had to get hot glue gun sticks. And he purchased the yarn is what we're going to use for my hair, and the red felt for the tongue and inside the mouth, whatever.
Yeah, I have to figure out where the black felt is. You also need black felt for the inside of the mouth.
And over here, if you can see over there in the
yeah, this is my puppet.
That's the one that he already has done.
I already finished.
And he used fur for his hair and his eyebrows.
Yeah,
and then
the fur.
You got those at Dollar Tree, right?
Yeah.
The glasses?
Yeah, I got the glasses at Dollar Tree. The eyes are made out of ping pong balls.
And when did you purchase those?
What?
The Dollar Tree also? The ball things?
No, the ping pong balls I found at ShopRite.
I
couldn't find them anywhere. They probably sell them at Walmart, but I couldn't find them.
Yeah, so that's basically the one he's already did.
And that's the ears. The best way I would suggest, how I did it anyway, because I thought they might be a little too floppy. I cut out this cardboard shape. You want to cut kind of like a sort of quasi crescent moon, so that it fits in the right spot around the ear. And then you want to wrap it in felt and glue it, a certain way so that it's nice and secure and it looks all neat and stuff. And I have an earring, so I gave the puppet an earring for accuracy.
All right.
And I put some here for the chin, and then I also made the glove, the hand. For the hand. And basically how I did that is I had to do a pattern of my hand, and you have to make it bigger than your actual hand. Basically, you have to do it like this, the 2 fingers in the middle, and one's like this, and make it bigger around your hand so that because your palm is going to be thick, so you want to make it a little bigger than your actual hand. And then I would recommend sewing it more than gluing because felt doesn't really adhere much. So I would recommend sewing it. And you could see I did a very close stitch. And then once you're done, you turn it inside out, and this is the end result. And you really need only one glove for the puppet's hand, since you're going to be using, the other one to manipulate the jaw.
Right. And also some adhesive glue stuff too. You can
you have this adhesive spray.
And what brand?
Krylon.
Krylon brand.
This it runs about $10, $10 or $12, something like that. You usually want to use this in a very well ventilated location, because it does smell just like any other spray chemicals. So you would have to do it in a well ventilated area. I'm also using a hot glue gun because this foam is very flaky. As you can see, it's kind of flaking off. I found when I made my first puppet that the adhesive wasn't really totally adhering, and I kept on spraying and spraying and spraying, and it just wasn't working. So basically what you want to do is, I recommend using the hot glue. By the way, this costs about probably $30. It has 2 alternate interchangeable attachments. And I haven't had a problem with it. And it also has an on and off switch, which the cheaper ones don't have. So I would recommend that. So you might want to take this off when you're using it. And basically what I would recommend is, when you're putting the felt on, gluing the starting point with the hot glue, and then just spraying a little bit like on the bigger surface, just so that the felt is sticking to it, and using the hot glue every little bit on certain areas, so that it adheres to the whole surface.
Right.
Because corners, don't expect it to hold on to corners, because I found that the hard way, that it doesn't work. So.
Okay. Alright, so that was just a little clip of what we're doing here, and we'll be back a little bit later to show you progression. Okay? So, please leave comments down below about this video. But like I said, we'll be back with part 2 of the progression, just to show you.
How to make a puppet.
Yeah, so we'll be back. Bye-bye.